Okay, I'm back, and I'm going to go ahead and assemble this foot pedal. Take this thing, and these two wires here, you want to squeeze them, and there's a hole here and a hole over here, and just put them in there. Just drop that in there, squeeze it, and put it in that one. I think it's all the way in. And then when you set it up, you got a working foot pedal. You gotta put this thing in there like that, but we gotta loosen these two screws so that can drop down. So I took the foot pedal, slid it under the base, and I loosened these little bolts to drop this down. You can use it this way, or you can reverse it and use it that way. I'm gonna do it the softer way. Then I was told to lift it up, put it in the center, and then tighten it down. And the foot pedal is complete. So the next thing I'm gonna grab is the crash stand, which is this longer stand here, and this piece. Let me see if I can set this up. Take this. I guess I gotta loosen this to open it up. I don't even know how you open it up. Okay. That's standing. And you got a top part. You loosen this. And then you take this long pole thingy here with this cotton. Stick it in there. You can adjust the depth of the height by tightening this up. Then you come to the top, and the same. You can see it's tight. Adjust it from here, and you can adjust the elevation of it. Take this wing nut off up here. Take off one piece of the felt. You walk over in the crash. It's the biggest symbol, which is this one here. Take this. Place that on top. Put the styrofoam back on top. And your wing nut. You can adjust the height and the angle or whatever it is later. So next, I'm gonna grab these two base mounts, or these mounts. This is for the snare. This is the base that you gotta stand like we just did the other one. Stand this up. Tighten that down. No, I'm not. Get out of here. And then this piece here, you gotta. I don't know. I don't know how you open this shit. I don't think you. Oh, there it is. You loosen that. And then you drop this down inside there. And you can adjust the height. Give me a second so y'all can see. Tighten this up. open somewhere. There you go. Tighten this up here. And that's how that looks. The snare, stand, or basket, whatever they call it. You grab your snare, you set it on top, and then you can adjust it with this black knob. When you adjust the black knob, that gap will close. So I'm gonna get that tightened down. So I got the snare mounted down. Again, you can adjust the elevation and the height, the angle and the height. I'm gonna go on to the next one. Next, I'm gonna do the hi-hat stand. Kind of similar to the snare and this cymbal. Open this up. Whenever you do that, I don't know why it's not flat on the ground. Let's open that up, and it's kind of like we did that the kick pedal with the things in the middle, and you squeeze them and put them in the inside of them things. And put those two in.
And then when your foot goes on it, you push down.
Squeeze it. Put it on each side of the hole.
Yep. Make sure you get it in.
So I got that in. Then I'm gonna take this piece.
Nene, what you doing?
And give me a second, cause I gotta figure out how this go. Okay, so this little rod stays inside this thing here. Come over the top, and it gets screwed in into this hole with the threads. Let me get this screwed in because I'm going to need two hands because the inside is moving. So this is what I have so far.
Yep.
This foot pedal mount, the skinny metal rod threaded through, and this is the other part,
Where?
the shell. And you can adjust the height. Next I gotta assemble it. So I need a cymbal, honey.
No, but this is.
I need a cymbal.
Oh, a symbol kind.
You got one too?
Mhm. That's
And I think it go upside down,
and mine
right on top of
thing.
the felt like that.
Need that one.
Okay, so this piece here was on top of the hi-hat. I just unscrewed it off. You take this, you unscrew one side, and you take this and you put it right through the top of the cymbal, and take this felt, and the other piece you just took off and screw it back on. Now you take the whole cymbal
Hey.
and place it right on the top of the hi-hat of the thing like that, and then you adjust it by stepping on it. So what you would do is you would hold this, step on it to make the gap as wide as you want it, and then you would lock it down. So every time you step on it, that adjusts the height of this. So when you step on it, that determines if it's going to be open that much, just by stepping on it a little. So before you tighten it down, you hold the center piece and you step on it just a little. See that little gap? and then you tighten it down.
The boat
So let me see what I could do.
No, this is.
Okay, so I was wrong. What you do is you keep this all loose. Take your foot, press on the foot pedal so it drops down a little, and then you tighten it down. Now it's sprung up. So now when you hit the pedal, there you go. Okay, so this is the floor time. I'm gonna just take this whole thing and flip it over.
And then we'll do the other side.
Now what we're doing is putting the legs on. It's these 3 long things. And again, everything gets screwed in by tensioners. And screw it. Put it in there like so. And then tighten it down, and you can adjust the height to wherever it's comfortable for you at. So let me screw those in.
Over.
What we gotta do?
Flip it over.
Because we got the legs on, we just flip it over. Cause you get it? And again, that's just the height I got it set to. Obviously, when I sit down, I'm probably gonna have to lower it because I'm definitely short.
Yes.
Okay, so we're about to mount the toms on top of this bass drum, and what I forgot to show you was these front legs. If you loosen this boat wing nut here, you can set the legs in any angle you want. And this one here gives you the height that you need to reach the floor. Excuse me. You turn this by hand, and this whole thing turns. And if you adjust this one, it gives you the height. And you don't. I had mine coming straight down, parallel with the floor, and then, according to this video I'm watching, it says you want them slightly in an angle. You want to be as precise as you can get them on both sides. So now, lastly, I have these tom mounts, or whatever they are, and they are, I think they're the same size. Yeah, they're the same size. And you take them and you put one in each hole. Obviously, I got to loosen this so it can drop down, and do the same thing on the other side. Now we got both of these on. I can tighten these down. You want to keep these wing nuts on the outside, that way you got easier access. But I'm going to tighten down this to lock this into the bottom on both sides, and then this here is what clamps it so that this whole base doesn't spin. So I got this mounted like this, and then I'm going to take my small one here, small tom.
Tom.
They're definitely different sizes.
Yep.
And I think it goes on the left hand side. And you just take that big hole and slide it up in here. I know it ain't gonna go in because I don't have nothing locked down. Oh, there it is. And then tighten everything up and turn them to however you need them. Then you do the same for this one. And lift this up. Slide it. Uh-oh. Trying to do this with one hand. Oh shit, that damn thing keeps spinning around on me. There we go. And just tighten this up so that can't go nowhere. And put this in whatever angle you want that.
Wow,
If you tilt it, you can tilt it and do whatever you want. Let me get that done. Another thing I forgot to tell you, this kick drum goes up under, it sandwiches like that up under, and then there's this tensioner screw. And it screws down to lock it on there to keep from sliding around. So I got it together, as you can see, and back up. That's what it looks like. And these toms, definitely if I was to be sitting down, is way too high for me. So you can change your angle by coming to this screw right here. And if you loosen that, let me see, hold on. Let me set this up so y'all can see. Watch out! I'm gonna loosen this and you will see the angle drop.
Your bitch dropping. And now watch when he put it back up.
Then this one tilts the drum, whichever angle you want that to go in.
If you're either on which side. But it can also go back up. Well, he's gonna be on this side. You see? It goes up and down because you see the difference. Yeah, you see the difference because you see the one is smaller than the other one's up. The thing that hit the I see you, mommy. Where?
I think that's
Mommy's
good
in
enough for
it.
me.
I seen mommy.
Now I gotta figure out where these pieces go in between all this. Okay, I'm back after 2.5 hours of assembling this whole thing. This is what I'm left with. I don't think you can see with this light on. The only thing I gotta get is a throne and fine tune them. That's gonna take some time. But yeah, this is my Christmas gift to myself. I opened up a little earlier. Now I gotta learn how to tune them and go find me an instructor and get some lessons. So I'll see y'all later. I'm ending this video here. Subscribe if you want to see more. Subscribe if you want to see me recording myself while I'm in training. And I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. Peace.